It is such an honor to be elected president of the Florida Apartment Association. FAA is such a great organization, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. Thank you all for being here on a Friday night to support our association. Without members like you, supplier partners like you, there is no association. Next, I would like to thank Lori Traynor, who's done a wonderful job of leading FAA this past year. You've been such a great role model and left me with big shoes to fill. Okay, so they're not really big shoes? But she was a great inspiration to me and really set the bar high. Thank you to the FAA Executive Committee and Board of Directors for dedicating their time to this association. I know you all have demanding jobs, and without your dedication and service, FAA would not be the organization that it is today. Thank you to the FAA staff. You work tirelessly to make FAA great. Our conferences and our meetings are world-class, and we lead the way in state advocacy efforts. I'm always proud to say I represent FAA and believe we have the best state apartment organization in the country. Yeah. I've always felt blessed that I found my way to my first job in the apartment industry many years ago. Since that time, countless things have changed. But the one thing that's never changed is how important our apartment association is to all of us who work in this industry. I feel fortunate to have worked for companies that encourage my participation in the apartment association. It is through the contacts I've made, the education I've received, and the advice I was given that I have achieved success in my career. I would like to thank Carlton Jackson, CEO of JMG Realty, for always believing in me. I've learned so much from you. It's been a pleasure working with you for over 34 years. When we worked together before forming JMG Realty, I pitched the idea to him to let me relocate to Florida and open up our Florida division, and he agreed. And our division was so successful that later, when we formed our own company, it became JMG Realty. And it was originally Jackson Management Group, but became JMG Realty. I also want to thank Tim Brock, president of JMG. Before Tim joined JMG, he was the instructor for my CAM class at the Atlanta Apartment Association. He was such a great instructor, and I was so excited later when he joined JMG. I've always felt privileged to work with him, and I admire his leadership ability. Without your hard work and dedication, I could not give the time that I do to the Apartment Association. So I want to thank my JMG team that's here tonight, and my senior staff and my administrative staff. Thank you for all you do. I also want to thank someone that couldn't be here tonight, but her name is Donna Ryder, and many of you know her. Donna said to me one time, "You need to join the Space Coast Apartment Association Board of Directors. They need you." And it was through that association with Space Coast that I started serving on the Board of Directors for FAA. So thank you, Donna. Even though you're not here, you were always an inspiration to me, and you were the person that never met a stranger, so thank you. I want to thank my best friend, Mary Hogan, who is here tonight. Thank you for all your support and for always being there for me. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank my husband, Larry Smetzer, the love of my life. He always understood when I had to be away for another apartment association meeting, so thank you. You're truly the wind beneath my wings. In closing, I can't say enough about participating in the apartment industry at the local, state, and national level. As we look to the future, we need to work at the grassroots level to keep our industry strong. And we can only do that through education and our advocacy efforts. Increasingly, our industry must contend with newly proposed government regulations and other threats. It's only through our ongoing advocacy efforts that we keep our industry strong for our next generation. Thank you again. I am so honored and proud to serve as your FAA president next year, and I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you.